So anyway, slight breeze coming towards me. So very slight lang naman. And I hope this is great for this kind of glider. And the center of gravity, yung placement ng battery ko is na-familiarize ko na. I'm using 1350 milliamperes 2S. And yung placement niya is kabisado ko na. Almost na siya. Sakto-sakto. Okay, konting adjustment lang. Yun. Right. So against the wind. Let's go. Last flight because I already consumed the first battery. So this is the second battery and my last flight. Farewell flight. Right. Yan. Nice. Ganda, may hangin. Kasi paano na-challenge yung aircraft. A bit nose heavy, but it's alright, manageable. Medyo nasagad ko yata yung battery sa nose, but it's still manageable, it's still okay. Nice. Okay, left turn against the wind. Now it's flying along the wind. Nice. Nice. Very nice siya, guys. This is very nice. If you be able to familiarize this and you get the almost perfect center of gravity, yung placement ng battery niya. Napakaganda niyang paliparin. And then pag nakuha mo yung saktong battery size and weight, almost perfect to. Napaka ano niya, very stable. And just like me, I'm using 1350 milliamperes, and I found it very, kumbaga sakto-sakto siya for me. Kasi meron din akong siguro 900 milliamperes yun, 950, medyo magaang, hindi stable yung lipad niya, mahirap hanapin yung center of gravity. But etong 1350 kabisado ko na. I have two of this battery. So napaka ano na, alam ko na kung saan ko siya ilalagay. Kaya di ko na markahan yung center of gravity niya. Alam ko na kung saan ko siya ilalagay. I know exactly where to place the battery in the battery bay. Because the last time na I used the lighter battery, so napakahirap i-control, very hard to control the aircraft. And it's very hard for me to find the center of gravity. So yung aircraft niya is very unstable. Sometimes nosedive, nagdo-nosedive siya. And then yung biglang parang di mo maintindihan kung tail heavy or nose heavy. Kasi biglang nagdadive eh. Mahirap hanapin yung ano niya, yung center of gravity sa lighter battery. But eto nga, sa 1350 milliamperes 2S. So I'm very much familiar on where to place the battery. Ano, very easy na. Very easy to manage, and kumaga very confident na ako sa ano, palipad sa kanya because of the battery placement and the battery I use. I think yung battery weight and size is very crucial dito, because I've seen a lot of pilots na gumagamit ng Zodrift, and they have lots of crash with this aircraft, especially si ano, RC Sailor. I guess din niya na palipad ng maayos tong Zodrift, si RC Sailor. Shout out to RC Sailor. American couple yon. Nakita kong review niya nito, hindi niya na palipad ng maayos. He was not able to fly the aircraft very well. I guess di nga niya napalipad ng 2 minutes or 3 minutes, then the aircraft just crashed. Because I think he used the 3S battery with the no, I think he used the 3-bladed propeller, wherein yung 3-bladed propeller kasi is designed for 3S battery. So from the start I used 2S battery, so I used the 2-bladed propeller. So right now I'm very familiar na about the behavior and characteristics of this Zodrift. That's why right now I'm no longer risking to use the 3-bladed propeller with 3S, because especially di mo kabisado eh. Because and to add, kasi nga when I use the 3S battery, nung sinalpak ko siya sa ESC, biglang nangamoy yung ESC, nasunog, natutong yung ano, na fry yung ESC niya. So bumili ako ng panibagong ESC, and then lahat na ano, nasunog lahat eh. All electronics has been burned. Yung servo, pati receiver nasunog. ESC, especially ESC, wala, as in totally fuselage na lang yung papakinabangan. Kaya I buy those new electronics. Nakikipagsabay, ang cute ng ano. So nasunog lahat yon. Kaya actually this is my second Zodrift na. Technically speaking, this is my second Zodrift. So kaya ako siya binili ulit, yun nga, kasi I love this glider. Very easy to fly. Yun lang, nagkamali lang ako doon. I was wrong when I when I use the 3S battery. I don't know what happened, because it's just burned all of a sudden. You know, the electronics just I just smell something burning. Nangamoy na lang yung aircraft, and then pag pag test ko, wala na, di na gumagana yung electronics niya. Motor ayaw gumana, servo ayaw gumana, receiver ayaw gumana, lahat nasunog. Nung paglagay ko ng